Hi everyone, my name is Stephen and this is my channel Two Fish Tarot. I just wanted to tell you in this little video before we get to the reading how much joy this channel has given me. I mean, I'm new and this is the first time I'm putting my face out here as well, and I'm going to do that for the May readings and see how that goes. And the joy is in the feedback I get, but the feedback that comes back is like such high quality, and I'm so grateful to you guys. What I really love doing, what my passion is telling stories, and the tarot gives me that opportunity to go through your story with you, because as the cards play out, they're essentially telling a story of where things have come from and where it's going to. So if you're enjoying this, please come back, and the way you can do that is to subscribe and like this video and help me grow as well. And yeah, let's get on with the May readings. Hello my Libras, how are you doing today? And if you're new here, I love you already. And thanks for coming back if you've subscribed already. And new people, please subscribe. This is going to be a general reading for the month of May 2021. And I'm going to divide it into 3 parts. The first is going to be kind of your state of mind coming in and moving into May, and then your path into May, and then, you know, the last part we'll look at an outcome and some advice from the universe. What do we have for Libra for May 2021? Let's have a look. So Libra, the card representing you this month is the 7 of Swords, and this is a state of mind where it feels like you're fighting off a bunch of stuff. I mean, you know, it's quite clear in this card. Look at, it's fighting off these crows and stuff like that. So perhaps a sense of frustration bringing you into the month. We'll see how that pans out as we go forward, because your blockage, your challenge is the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Coins, and the Knight of Coins always is, you know, make sure you're shining your light. You know, so if you're feeling frustrated, perhaps the thing that should support you this month is to stand up and show the world what you're made of. Okay. So for instance, if you feel you're not moving forward, make yourself a little more visible. This could even be something as simple as improving your marketing skills, or rebranding, or having a look at your brand, and when I say brand, I mean even you as a person. And this is kind of weird, because in your heart it just feels like you have the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is like the ultimate feeling of happiness. So maybe this has got to do with, you know, your frustration has got nothing to do with the space you're feeling in your heart. So kind of feels like you got a sense of fulfillment in your heart, and this might be because something new is coming in on the heart front, on the relationship front. And a relationship can also just mean a relationship with yourself as well. Never forget that. Because I see what's coming in is the Ace of Cups, and that usually means like the heart is starting to flutter about something new, and something starting to develop on the relationship front. Okay, so where you're coming from, yeah, this is a little confusing for me, because we're gonna get to, because you have such mixed feelings. Like, so where you're coming from. So what's bringing you into this month from April is the Generosity card. So you've coming from April feeling that you have so much to give. Okay. When you hit May, you hit this point of frustration, because you really want to be happy and you really feel like you're doing the right things. And you've got a sense of frustration. And then in your headspace, what's going on in your head is the Five of Swords. And that usually means you're trying to achieve something too quickly and taking shortcuts. So just be aware of, because this definitely looks like it relates to work goals. Like you have two stories going on here. You have the story of April, everything felt like it was coming together. And May, your heart looks like it's going on a journey, but your career, finance thing, work scenario feels like it's not happening quick enough. Let's look at your path into this month and see if we can get some clarity on this. So this is the voice inside of your head. And it's usually a negative thing that your voice is saying to you, So when you're feeling a little anxious, this is the thing that pops up. And the thing that's popping up for you is the Fool. And so what the Fool's telling me is when you get into a state of anxiety or a little bit of stress, it makes you feel like you want to just run away. Okay. Or you're afraid of the journey that you're going on. Like it just all seems too big for you. Like you have this major fear of falling down this cliff into a new world. But when it's in this position, the universe is really trying to say to you, don't be afraid of the new journey. Okay, don't be afraid. Don't run away. Don't feel like you have to run away. There's no reason to feel like you have to run away. Okay, because May's energy around you is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is like the father of love. So it's going to be, you're going to be protected by an energy of, imagine this father, it's obviously, it doesn't have to be your father. Imagine you have a father that defends you no matter what and keeps telling you, I love you no matter what happens. Okay, no matter what decision you make, whatever happens, I'm here to forgive you and catch you and give you protection. So that's the environment that you're going to be operating in May, even through your anxiety and things like that. I see a lot of frustration for you, Libra, during May. But we'll clarify in the end and see what's happening. And your advice is not to overthink things. So when something comes up or stress levels rise up, try not to overthink things. Try to distill it down into the important things and just ignore the things that you can't control. Because sometimes stuff happens around you that you can't control. And just getting stressed about the stuff that you can't control is a total waste of energy. So separate what you can, what you have control over and what you don't have control over. And put your energy into the stuff that you can control. And then the kind of initial outcome, but we're going to clarify that now, is the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak card. So perhaps during May, your frustration is going to end up leaving you a little empty, but I'm going to get clarification now. Because if you're feeling in a good space in your heart right now and something is developing with this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Cups may not come through during May and may only happen, or if you meet somebody new, it might end up in tears during May. But I still feel that this is the start of something new that's going to take time to develop. Okay, but let's clarify this Three of Swords. Okay. Yeah, let's make it pretty clear. So, what the universe is saying to you is that May might be a frustrating month for you. Okay. And when you hit the end of May, you're going to feel like you've achieved nothing, especially on the work front. It may just be a slow month. You know, these things happen. We go through cycles. I don't have the tower or the wheel of fortune, you know, showing any major changes. I just feel like you're going to feel like it's frustrating. And I want you to be careful of not being desperate. Okay. So don't take shortcuts. So even though you're feeling this way at the end of May, what's coming for you is the Ace of Coins. Now you've got two aces. So the Ace of Cups is like something is happening emotionally for you that's growing. All right. It could be a new relationship on the horizon. Maybe you've met somebody new, or maybe you just started chatting to somebody new. But it could also mean the start of loving yourself, if you can understand that. So kind of accepting your own limitations, perhaps, and starting to love the things that make you who you are. So in our clarification, we've got the Ace of Coins, and that's at the end of May. Even though you might feel heartbroken, there's something new starting, or whatever you've started is starting to bear fruit. So this is the start of stability coming in for you. Okay. And I see in June, you know, stuff's going to start coming in quite quickly for you. Okay. Whenever the Eight of Wands comes up, it means, you know, can often mean communication, or, you know, texts or messages, or, you know, emails or that kind of thing, coming in quite quickly, like quite rapid fire. And you just, the essence of all this frustration for you, I see, Libra, is that you're comparing yourself to other people. And always be careful when you're comparing yourself to other people, because you know, especially like on social media, they're always putting their best out there. They'll never post pictures of them crying and having an anxiety attack, because everybody goes through those periods. We all go through periods of panic and stress and anxiety at varying levels. But when you're on social media and you're looking at people all in their happy spaces because they're taking pictures of them walking through the mountain and nature, and it's all cute, and their partner and everything like that, you don't see all the bad stuff behind it that they carry, all the burdens that they carry. So what you need to do is look at yourself, which is this full cup in the back, and be grateful for what you have, because this is what's carrying you through the hard times. But as I'm saying, that the end of the month looks like it's going to be frustrating for you. Maybe the whole of May is going to be a frustrating month for you. But be certain that there's two aces that are starting up this month for you that you might not see immediately, because the aces sometimes take a little bit of time to come visible. And because this Ace of Coins, or stability, if you like, is in the outcome section, it means it's probably only start the fruits of that, or the results of that, you'll only start seeing in June. And when it does come through, it's going to come through quite quickly. Libra, if you want some clarification on this, maybe you want to book a, private reading me, drop an email and let's have a chat about it, because it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a challenging month for you. And but know that you're protected by this King of Cups environment. So you will be protected. Your soul will be, and your heart will be protected, even if there's a little heartbreak towards the end, or if you do feel that way at the end. Hope that makes sense. Please drop a like if it does resonate with you, and I can't wait to see you again, and I'll see you again soon.